Hello again, Year 6. Welcome to another Year 6 maths meeting. I hope you're ready with something to write on and something to write with. If you haven't got those things, pause your video, come back and join us. All right, let's get started. We've got a new character today, a new character with a new method, so watch out for them. But let's get started with some familiar faces. We're going to kick off again with Addison. Addison is subtracting 12,999 from 200,000 using the most efficient method. So pause your video and use your method to solve this equation. All right, let's get started. I'm using a number line to solve efficient Addison today. I know there's going to be quite a bit of regrouping. So I'm putting my 200,000 at the end of my number line. I've got 12,999 to take away, but I'm going to round it up to 13,000. I'm going to take away more than I need and land at 187,000. I took too much. I need to add one back. It's rounding and adjusting. I'm going to add one on to give me 187,001, and that's your answer. Well done, Year 6. Moving on, knowing what Noah knows. We're going to use our related facts to solve these equations. So pause your video and have a go at these two. All right, let's see how we got on. I can see 6 times 12 in my first equation, and I know that answer is 72. But my answer needs to be 10, 100, 1,000 times bigger to fit this equation. The answer is 72,000. Well done if you got it. With this second question here, I'm looking for any multiples of 8 which might help me to divide by 8. I can see these multiples of 8. I've got 16,000 divided by 8, and that's just using related facts. That's 200. And then I've got 56 divided by 8. That gives me 7. I put those parts back together to give me a total of 207. Great job if you got that one, Year 6. Now we're moving on to Patty place value. Patty's going to use an efficient method to multiply these equations. Remember, by estimating, you're almost solving the problem. So pause your video and have a go at these. All right, let's see how we got on. I've got 2.37 multiplied by 100. 2 times 100 is 200, so let's use that fact and that place value. Notice how all my digits stay in the same order and they move together. That gives me 237. Let's look at the second question. I've got 8 multiplied by 1,000. Well, that's 8,000. So I'll move my digits, keeping them all in the same order, and I'm going to use 0 as a placeholder. Give me 8,090. Great job if you got both of those. All right, moving on. We're going to square it with Sid this time. Pause your video and square these numbers. Okay, let's have a go. 12 squared is exactly the same as saying 12 times 12. 12 times 12 is 144. 7 squared is equivalent to 7 times 7. 7 sevens are 49. With this last one, we've got 2 steps. I've got to square 3 and then multiply that answer by 5. 3 squared is 3 times 3, that's 9. So 9 times 5 is 45. Brilliant job on those, Year 6. New character alert. This is ratio with Horatio. Horatio helps us to solve ratio problems. Ratio compares how much there is of one thing compared to another thing. Let's try and remember that. Ratio compares how much there is of one thing compared to another thing. Now you read it, Year 6. Let's try and remember what that means. Ratio compares how much there is of one thing compared to another thing. Read that out again. So let's see what that means. We've got footballs and tennis balls, and now we can write the ratio. I could write the ratio of how many footballs there are to tennis balls. There are 4 footballs There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 tennis balls. The ratio of footballs to tennis balls is 4 to 12. Notice that colon in the middle showing me that I'm comparing those two values. There are 4 footballs to every 12 tennis balls. All right, now your turn. Let's use ratio to compare these cows and these sheep. I want you to pause the video and write the ratio of cows to sheep. Okay, let's have a go. 2, 4, 6. There are 6 cows. 1, 2, 3. There are 3 sheep. The ratio of cows to sheep, 6 to 3. Great job if you've got that and you remembered your colon to compare them. Let's try one more ratio. We're going to compare those yellow blocks to those red blocks. Notice the order that they've written the ratio for you. That's the order that you need to write your numbers. So pause your video and write the ratio of yellow to red blocks. Let's see how we got on. There are 2 yellow blocks. There are 6 yellow blocks. We write this ratio 2 to 6, yellow to red. Brilliant job if you got that year 6. All right, back to some more familiar faces. We've got DJ Mix. He's going to take that mixed number and convert it into an improper fraction. Pause the video and have a go. All right, let's see how we got on. We need to know how many thirds there are in 8 as a whole number. So 8 times 3, 8, 16, 24. 24. But I've already got 2 thirds, so I need to add them on. That gives me 26 thirds altogether. Well done if you got that one. Let's have a go at converting this mixed number into an improper fraction. I've got 12 and 1/4. Pause the video and off you go. Okay, let's have a look. I need to know how many quarters there are in 12 as a whole number. So 4 lots of 12 gives me 12, 24, 36, 48. But I've already got 1/4. So I need to add that on. That gives me 49 quarters. Do you notice how when we're converting that our denominator for that fraction stays the same? All right, let's move on to say it with Sam now. Sam's got 1/8 multiplied by 560. I am finding 1/8 of 560. Your turn. I hope you're saying it. I am finding 1/8 of 560. Say it again. All right, now you're going to pause the video and you're going to find 1/8 of 560. Okay, let's see how we got on. To find 1/8, I'm going to divide by 8. 560 divided by 8. Notice a related fact. That gives me 70. 1/8 of 560 is equal to 70. Well done if you've got that one, year 6. All right, we've got Sam again, but this time he's dividing. He's dividing by 7. When I divide by 7, I'm finding 1/7. I am finding 1/7 of 4/9. Say it, year 6. I am finding 1/7 of 4/9. Say it again. Now you can pause your video. Make sure that you're writing down the equation first and you'll see how you need to solve it. All right, let's see how we got on. I am finding 1/7 of 4/9. Now that we've written it, we can see we just need to times across. So 1 times 4 gives me 4. 7 times 9 gives me 63 to give me 4 63rds. 4/9 divided by 7, 4 63rds. Well done, year 6. Another brilliant maths meeting. Well done for your hard work. Remember, you can go back through this video. You can revise all these methods. You might want to have another look at Horatio before he comes up again in another of our maths meetings. Great job today. Keep working hard. We're really proud of you, year 6.